Hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Tabletop has just had a couple of updates that fixes a lot of the issues that were occurring, but it also says that Retronyms are looking after the app, which is very cool. So this isn't going to be a long video. I'm going to play you this little session that I've been playing around with, and it loads up like this. And I'm just going to go back to, if we look along here on our triggerator, I'm going to go back to the beginning, just going to play the session, and then I'm going to quickly mess around with another session. It's not going to be a tutorial. I've done quite a few of those over the years, but I do really like Tabletop. You know, it's good fun. Plus you can use, if you've bought iProfit or iMini, iMPC Pro 2, if you have, I bought all these stuff years and years ago. Phase 84. It's great fun, Tabletop. I'm going to save and close this one, and let's just start with a kind of an untitled one. To add an instrument, you go in here. First thing I'm going to add is a triggerator. So I have a pattern sequencer in here. I can find it. There it is, a T101. Drag it over, put it where you like. You have 9 slots. Some of them, like the effects, only take up like a quarter of a slot or half a slot, stuff like that. Let's add in a instrument now, some drums, I guess. Go back to the top. Add an iMPC, one of the originals. I'll stick that there. Let's just open this up. I'll go in, change it to the 808 trill. Like I said, if you want to really go deep, you can. Let's go back to our triggerator now and set a length of 4 bars. Okay, cool beans. And I'll just switch that to bar for now. Go back here, switch click on, and when I hit play now, once I've turned record on, I'll get a 4-bar count in. Okay, cool. I want to time correct this, so I'm just going to go fix track, done, switch that off, come out of there, go back here. I can switch click off now, I guess. Now, if I want to go in now anytime and add some this, you can. But what we'll do is go to triggerator. I'll just duplicate this pattern and set it off. Go back here, and now I can... I'll just add in that hi-hat there, so I can just switch record on. Be careful with record in Tabletop because everything records. 2, 3, 4. Okay, just in case, I'll go into time correct and fix track. Switch record off. Remember to switch record off. Right, so switch click off as well. Oh, click is off, that's good. Right, so if we look at our triggerator now, and I go back to pattern 1, there's no hi-hat. Now, if I want it to advance on its own without doing anything else, because you can just select it here and it selects on the bar. If I switch my loop off now, it will track over itself. And when it's finished this 4 bars, it'll go back. But let's switch loop on and add something into that, right? So let's go to our devices and add in a RS3 polyphonic keyboard. This is quite good because you can have not a very powerful instrument, but you can have 2 of them and it only takes up kind of 1 slot, if you like. Okay, now I want to play this with my MIDI keyboard. So let's stop it a sec. Press the little gear icon, press Midi Lane, select what you want to Midi Lane for this, for example, and I'll press a key on my MIDI controller, right? Then press done. Now, wherever I am, I can go and play this keyboard. Now, it is only a 2-octave keyboard and it is only a 2-octave range, but there are some really nice sounds in here. We've got some. We have an ADSR. Okay, we may be so that's quite a nice bass sound, I think. So if we go back here, we can add effects to anything we like, really. So you can route this stuff yourself, or you can have it auto route for you. If you hold, well, all you need to do is switch this on and you can see the inputs and outputs and what's going on. Okay, so, and you can see that this has been routed into channel 2 of the mixer, right? But like I said, I don't want to get too involved. I'm going to go and maybe put a delay on this. So internal effects are, and these are in our purchases, most of them. So the actual, if I drop it over the top, it will just automatically connect it. Here we go. Let's speed this up. Let's have it synced. Let's have a 1/8 triplet, actually. Okay. So if I let's record that in. So now this will record on pattern A1. So you've got A0 and A1. But say, for instance, I could duplicate this again now. Go to pattern A2. And because I MIDI to this, when I stop this now, make sure I'm on loop so I'm not recording over the whole thing, although you can do that if you like. I'm going to press record. It'll give me a 4-bar counting, and I can record a bit of bass over that. So here we go. Okay. Now it will auto quantize for you because apart from the IMPC, everything else will if it's part of Tabletop. So, okay, so now we've got 3 patterns. Let's duplicate this one. So we're working with our new one now. Let's go and add in another instrument, maybe a iProfit. I'm going to open it up and do the Midi Lane thing. So Midi Lane, tap the keyboard, press my keyboard, done. Let's go and choose a sound. because I MIDI'd with this one now, as soon as I hit record, now I can jump in and just jump in if I want, or I can do the normal, just give me a counting. So okay, so you get the idea. On and on you go. Now, right, as far as this is concerned, if we press a new one here, this will be completely blank and it will just default to nothing. 1 bar, well, 2 bars. We can increase the bar length on anything, right? Look, so I mean, you can go absolutely nuts. I don't even know how high I could actually go. 32 bars max, right? So 32 bars for these patterns. That's like massive. You would probably never use 32 bars in one pattern. Okay, so what else do we get? We can, let's turn our click off. You get loads of effects and stuff. You can use the iMini. Let me show you this one. I really like gridlock, so I'm gonna choose this gridlock. So, but you can choose different kits. And you can change the sound just on one pad. So, for example, this one, and you can, you know, audition them as well. So now I've changed this one, and all these are independent pair pad, these controls. See? So you could choose, maybe say, I don't know, there's quite a few of these to play with. And you can MIDI lane all this stuff as well, by the way. They literally choose the pad you want to MIDI lane, sort of thing, and you know. Sorry, that was my fault. And then when you hit done, you can play your MIDI controller as you wish. What else do you get? You get literally tons of stuff. Keyboard. Like I said, I've done things. Oh, I also quite like, this is the M8RX. So this is kind of if we click play. Let's go back to a pattern that has something going on. I know I'm in C minor, so I'll choose the scale here. And now if I start to throw in a few of these, let's change the sound. Very cool. Anyway, I don't want to go on any longer. If you would like to see a deeper kind of dive tutorial, let me know in the comments and I'll make one. But like I said, I have done tutorials for this, and you know, there are loads of them online. I wanted to show you now that It's obviously now a lot more stable. It's been updated twice in the last month because there was a crash with this one where if you tried to load a sound, it would crash the app. Right, okay, guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and all that. I'm going to play a couple of the demo sessions that you get, just so you get an idea of what it sounds like. I'm going to turn the microphone down, play this one, maybe a couple of others.